Hello everyone. I had some kind of technical difficulty when I thought I was recording, so I have to start over again. Welcome. We're starting, I had already pulled this with the Work Your Light Rebecca Campbell cards. And this card is Inner Temple Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. And it's beautiful because it has the inside of a temple, and it reminds me of this Egyptian temple Saqqara, where you walked through all the different pillars and they represented something, and then you got into the inner chambers. And if you look, those goddesses have the light, their heart light lit. So this is really amazing. Okay, so we have to start this over again. Let me read it again. And this just reminds me of the beauty of us. I love that this is says devotion and tune into the portal of your heart. Love that. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. Nothing better. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you connect and spend with it, show up for it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for your soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you're questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and prayer. Please use, oh, look at this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. Isn't that beautiful to think of it in that way? So commit to a daily practice. I'm hoping that many of you have a daily practice because we know how important it is. Some people choose in the morning to meditate right off, which is what I do. But there is people that love to go walking in the morning and they kind of combine their meditation as a moving one. The next one is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca, and it's the blue flame I had already pulled. Spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. What does that remind you of? Archangel Michael's blue flame sword transforming. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activated beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structure. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini awakening and deep cellular DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. Amen to that. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. That isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate And awakening without integration can leave us feeling ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. So there you go, another big one. All right, I think we're going to do one from here, Star Temple. Star Temple. And let's, excuse me. Okay, Star Temple. What does everybody need to know for this up and coming week? The winged messenger, creation, spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. Wow. Love this. The winged messenger reminds me of Mercury, the planet Mercury, which is all about communication. But in this way, they're saying it's creation itself. So isn't that nice? Create, inspire, and guide. Hermes, the celestial guide and son of Maya, inspires creativity that is aligned with your vision. After all, dreaming is a form of planning. Your creative juices flow through meditation, transcendent connection, and focused intention. You may be an artist, a musician, a writer, a speaker, or something else entirely. It doesn't matter what form your creativity takes. Surrender and delight in your imagination. Embrace your inventiveness. Forget perfection and instead immerse yourself in unique expression and authenticity. Well, that makes sense. And you know what? So excited. Only 5 more weeks of winter. Yay. And those of us on the East Coast have been very blessed to not be hammered this year, considering the electric bills rising and everything. Thank God. All right. Oracle of the 7 energies. Quieting the mind. Boy, it seems like we have a theme going on with the, just sitting and being and all of that. Meditation as a commitment, the need for silence, peace within, despite chaotic outer conditions. Let go of the monkey mind and mindfulness. Where this takes me to is the bigger picture of what's happening in the world. Yeah, chaos. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, frenetic, and overwhelming. Some days, all that noise is like the roar of thunder echoing around you, and it feels as if you've been pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations, to get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world, today you need to slow down, find peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths, be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do the things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Our core belief around the world originates in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that is how we will experience the outer world. But what if the outer world doesn't matter at all? What if it is at our center, that there was a place that's always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires you to take an internal break and go to the silent space to regroup. Meditate on the stillness within, choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how easily everything falls into place once you do. And I'm feeling like the last card needs to come out of the same deck. I'm doing a very short meditation video today because I'm trying to beat someone that's coming here. It's going to ring the doorbell shortly, so I'm sorry about this. In perfect harmony. Wow, look at that. Just like an orchestra, everything has to play in perfect harmony. Key concepts: togetherness, healthy and harmonious partnerships, commitment to a relationship, collaboration with others, independence. You're entering a time of healthy, harmonious partnerships. Collaboration is key here, as you're invited to explore the potential inherent in making a commitment to another person, a group, or even yourself. Know that you're bringing different gifts to the table. You don't have to be in exact lockstep with everyone else. Bring your authentic self. Actually, being your authentic self actually brings you into alignment with others. You are one note in a harmony that neither overpowers nor is overpowered by any other. Your beautiful interdependence allows you to shine. Keep an eye out for a sign that your subconscious, which has been conditioned by your previous hurts and experiences, is working in a way not in accord with what healthy self intends. For example, you may desire a relationship, but expect to be betrayed, so you unconsciously create it. You say you want to lose weight, oops, but continue to eat compulsively and avoid exercise. In these moments, you are not attuned within yourself, and this disharmony spills out into all other parts of your life. If this is happening, you may want to take a hard look at yourself. Do a self-inventory, forgive yourself, start singing a new song of self-love and acceptance. What's really great about this is how quickly you are now able to turn it around. Have no fear. It is so easy to get back in tune. All it takes is self-honesty and the willingness to heal. You can do it. This really is such a fortunate time. Love that. Love that. So those are our cards for the week. I told you I'm ending a little bit early today, but I want to leave you with a thought. I shared it in my monthly group last night, and I did do an Instagram about it, so you may have already heard it. But I do want to put on here, there was something that came from Jesus that talked about forgiveness, and that forgiveness is an act of consciousness. I love that. That's why he's who he is, right? He has the best information. So think about that. It is a conscious choice whether you're holding on to something or whether you're letting it go. And so this week, really think about, is there any place that you still need to bring forgiveness to? And remember, the biggest one is to ourselves. Whatever we're holding on ourselves, wherever we think we screwed up or whatever, wherever you've been, not to worry. We're in human form, and that's what happens down here, right? We all make mistakes. Hopefully we learn from them and we move on. And that is a very positive thing. But remember, this is really about owning who you are. And the longer you hold on to something from someone else, the more it keeps repeating itself every day of your life. It doesn't mean you're completely saying it's okay that they did this. You just want to be free of it. So think about that this week. I love you all. Have a wonderful week.